Hi, my name's Bill Schaeffer, and today's book review is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. If you have recently suffered a life-changing event that is not for the best, you've lost your job, you have a serious illness, have a serious accident, something very bad has happened to someone close to you, someone you know has died. Your life has been changed in an instant, and it seems like everything that has had meaning has been swept away. If that describes your situation, then you will want to read this book, Man's Search for Meaning. During World War II, Viktor Frankl was imprisoned in one of the Nazi concentration camps. The survival rate in those camps was 1 out of 28, and Viktor Frankl was one of the ones who was lucky enough to survive. This book was the results of his observations of what qualities of character allowed people to survive in those horrific circumstances. Based on his personal experience and observations, he developed a theory of why people survived. What personality traits, what ideas, what concepts allowed some people to survive and continue while other people gave up hope and died. The book is comprised of 2 parts. The first part is an autobiography of his life, his experiences in the German concentration camps. The second part of the book explains his theory he calls Logotherapy. There's 2 reasons why you should read this book. First, if you read the author's experiences in the Nazi concentration camps in World War II, that will make your problems pale by comparison, most likely. The second reason you should read this book is the ideas and philosophy of logotherapy. The author maintains that the most important thing we seek in life is meaning, a sense of meaning and purpose. Unlike Freud, who thought the pleasure principle was most important, this author thinks that meaning, having a meaningful existence, is most important. And he presents a number of case examples that seem to support this. Many addictions, alcoholism, drug addiction, stem from the fact that the addicts find their life meaningless. And as escape from this meaningless, they turn to drugs and alcohol. Likewise, many people, when they're retired, lose their sense of purpose and meaning in life. They find they're bored all day. Soon they develop sickness and they die. The author has found there's 3 main things that give meaning to life, and that people find meaning in one of these 3 areas. The first area is by action, by creating a work or doing a deed. The second area is through relationship, by experiencing something or encountering someone. And the third area is by the attitude we take towards undeniable suffering. So these are the 3 ways. To recap, the first way is having a job or a purpose or a function that gives meaning to your life. The second way is having a relationship that gives meaning to your life. And the third way we find meaning is through our response to the unavoidable suffering. The suffering itself gives meaning to our life through our response to it. This is just a brief overview, and the author touches on many other points during the course of the book. His writing is eloquent and succinct, and the book in translation is a joy to read. The book addresses the concept that seems to be central to the 20th century, man's search for meaning in life. For many of us, that question has still not been solved. and we're still searching. And this book is a valuable tool to help us find the way. In conclusion, I'd like to quote the words of Nietzsche that the author refers to several times throughout the book. He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. If you're suffering and you're lost and you don't know what to do, you feel like your whole life has been swept away. It's difficult to find the answers, and it will take time. But I highly recommend reading Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. This is a signpost along the way to help point you in the correct direction. Life is tough. Good luck. Be strong. Hang in there. Thank you, and leave your comments below.